It's Shifty, we made it.
We made it.
On this, the 52nd week of the quarantine stream.
1 year. 1 year of quarantine streams.
Yes. Go to sleep for the night? No. I know it's been a minute since I played this game, Stardew Valley, but just cool your jets there for a sec. You don't have to openly disrespect me like this. Do you remember how to play? Would you like to go to sleep? Has it been a long time? Do you want to just maybe take a nap ski for this first one? Ease back into it? No.
The first day of every Persona game. Wow, you've had a long day. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Okay, Morgana, jeez.
I don't know why your voice got so deep there, but...
Go to sleep. Oh, God. Christian Bale's Batman. Speaking of... I bought an Ice Barrier Structure deck. Ice Barrier, the Hearthstone secret?
I was trying to parse that as well. I don't think I know.
Oh, no, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I just don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
The only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw recently, which was they made 2 cards that are boats made out of sushi in their actual card.
That is excellent. It's amazing to just see a prismatic shard in one of these treasure chests. It's like, oh yeah, casual prismatic shard.
We got those.
Oh yeah, the old Prismo.
We have nicknames for them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Prizzy, Matt.
I don't think that one got approved by the board.
Yeah, feels
maybe
disrespectful.
Maybe we'll try that one again later.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back to that one. I'm gonna need everyone to show their work on that one. So here's a quick spoiler for Dreamhack North America last night that I also cast. The winning player is a player named Nice Jewish Owl. And Nice Jewish Owl has made it to the grand finals 2 weeks in a row now. It's a 6-week circuit.
Dang.
And so out of a maximum possible 50 points, that's if you win both, Nice Jewish Owl has 45 points. The Owl is in great shape for being 2 weeks into the tournament circuit and is playing unironic just Silas. So Silas is a 7-mana 4/4 creature, which I know what you're thinking, 7 mana 4/4, that seems quite bad. It is, stats-wise. The battle cry rotates the board. And so it's a way for you to steal creatures from your opponent, but in exchange you have to give them a creature. But boy, when that thing hits, if you're stealing away like an 8/8 taunt Divine Shield, and you give them a 1/1, and you still get a 7-mana 4/4, right? Like you still get that as well. You can really feel all of the silence being removed when people just play into getting silenced real hard. You and me were talking about how there's no good silence left, right? Like,
yeah, I feel like that's weird. That was such like a core important thing up through like what was after Nax?
Goblins and Gnomes.
Goblins and Gnomes. At least through there.
They were just too good. And there were some complaints like they just stop all the fun stuff, which I suppose.
You can't complain about that when cards like Plague of Death exist.
Right, so they made silence into a priestly kind of thing. Now Priest gets to have a thing.
You know what Priests don't run is 2 Mass Dispels and 2 Plague of Deaths.
Or like, any owls or anything like that. Yeah, and so now everyone has a Silas. Silas kind of reminds me of like in the old days there was I think Hearthstone turned 7 yesterday. So back in the long ago, you could just throw a Ragnaros or a Sylvanas. It's like, gosh, I have 29 cards. What do I do? It's
Sylvanas, we're good.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Silas never felt like a card like that, but now I'm starting to wonder, especially after seeing it last night. It's like, dang.
But like, if you just play all of your big stuff, provided that there's other stuff on your board, you just play it on the left side, and then Silas doesn't work, right?
That turns out to be a lot easier to execute in theory.
Okay.
It's like, it's turn 9, haven't been able to discount any of the Librams of Hope, so it costs 9 to play Libram of Hope, and then all of a sudden Silas comes down for 7, steals away your 9-cost thing, and it's like, oh!
Yikes.
Yo! Hey. Oh, and you put a Libram of Wisdom on that. Oh! Hooray, Soggy Newspapers. This is the fishing I remember. Oh, Phoenix's wife got him Curse of the Dead Gods for PlayStation 4. Super good. Not sure if it's better than Hades, but it has its own nuances that make it its own game. Yeah, definitely inspired by the game. The game is excellent. So obviously I played it that one day on stream where I'm 3-0 against villains. Feels pretty cool. First of all, I know that that's not going to last. And second of all, I just haven't been able to get back to it. Phoenix made it to the Dark Avatar tiers. Those bosses are rough. I don't even know what that means. Is that the 3rd tier? I haven't even had a chance to take a crack at the 2nd tier yet. I got some trepidation about suffering my first defeat. I mean, I know it's gonna happen, or I could just not play the game again, right? Like, those are my choices. The 2nd tier of Curse of the Dead Gods introduces elite enemies. They are typically Daft Punk. Wait, the band Daft Punk? The French electronic duo Daft Punk?
That recently broke up. R.I.P.
What?
Yeah, they broke up like 3 weeks ago, I think.
No, what? There's probably an off-color French joke here somewhere, but I'm too sad to think of it. Wait, what just like, was it a...
They've just been making music for 30 years, and we're like, we're gonna do other stuff now. Like,
oh, that's fair.
There were lots of jokes about, like, Daft Punk hasn't done their job in 8 years, decided to quit.
Yeah, actually, was their last release Random Access Memories?
I think so.
Huh, it has been a while, hasn't it? Time. Slippery. The Dark Avatar Jaguar boss battle is basically the Butcher of Diablo 3, where the whole arena catches on fire, but the Jaguar dude leaps around and also breathes fire. Oh, instead of having giant meat hooks and stuff. Which I think the next season of Diablo 3 is going to start here before too much longer. Pretty excited about that. It sounds like they're going to revamp the entire buddy system. So all of a sudden, if you're playing single player, like this guy right here, I'm pointing at myself, your followers are more useful. Very specifically exciting, right? They basically have the entire paper doll now. So now you can give them a piece of gear on every slot that your main character has. Plus 1, actually, because they still have tokens. And now their legendary effects carry over. So if you give them, say, just picking something at random out here, thinking out loud, Nemesis Bracers, it works. All of a sudden, every time you hit a shrine, a bunch of elites are going to spawn, and you don't have to wear Nemesis Bracers, which is great. Oh my gosh, apparently the Jaguar God has an attack that does 1,000 damage.
Oh!
Phoenix's wife was like, calm static, for a whole minute. And then Phoenix went over to ask if he could help, and she was like, no.
She's under a Gaius to finish this mission alone.
Wait, what did I just get? One of the treasure boxes in the volcano just dropped an island warp totem. Oh, I found a piece of journal. 'Twas a rain-drenched day upon a lonely rock, a beautiful maiden saw I. Tales I'd heard of sea-born maidens singing siren songs, yet nary a note she could muster. The next morning I spied an arrangement of stone upon the foamy bank. Stones as big as pennies and stones as big as nickels were they. But if this harried sea dog a tune could howl, perhaps to Black Gull's treasure would she lead. Black Gull's treasure? Okay.
Do we need to go home and get the music note player?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like a lute or a hurdy-gurdy or something. What do pirates play music on?
We've got those furniture pieces that play music.
Got the whistle notes and the drum notes.
There's a circle of stones.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to play the music in. The music for the Pirates Cove is different.
Oh. Do we have to figure out how to play that on our own?
No. There's a bit too much going on for us to try to figure that one out. Are you a vampire?
Why don't robots suffer from knockback? You still exist in our physical universe. You should be knocked back when hit with sufficient force. This is a sword made out of the galaxy. There's some neon sign inside the Final Fantasy VII Remake 7th Heaven bar. Eggs and pizza or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
When last I went to Japan, I don't think I saw anything that would...
would indicate that?
Yeah. Eggs and chips. That's what it is. Thank you, Phoenix Clops. Yeah, a neon sign for eggs and chips. And just with the way that's constructed, I wasn't sure, is that like eggs and fries? Like fish and chips? Or is that eggs and chips like potato chips?
I remember when we were over here and saw the Mermaid the first time, that we saw something that looked like a note, and we were trying to make it work. Now I don't see the note, like a musical note.
Oh, the music note. That's right. I do remember that. Hey, Mitch Connor. Good morning. Good morning. Great to see you. I want one of those coffee mugs with the logo. I can do those now. That's a thing. That's a thing that can be done. Yeah. I'm going to be at the midnight release party. Muggy midnight. Oh, there's folks at the resort. Oh, God, Harvey. Harvey, you could signal spacecraft coming into land. The sun puts on sunglasses when it looks at you. You understand? You're translucent. I can see your entire circulatory system.
I got my flute note from the man's.
Oh, nice. What is the rare disc artifact? A heavy black disc studded with peculiar red stones. When you hold it, you're overwhelmed with a feeling of dread. What Cthulhu nightmare is this? I kind of want to keep this rare disc. It feels important. It's probably not. I'm probably supposed to yuck it, but all our cows are sleeping except for one who's sleeping with their eyes open, and that's kind of weird. So, like one of the problems I ran into specifically with the shirts, you know, there's my favorite version of the DollaBilz Nation shirt. Of course, my favorite version is the one that Mom and Ellie made by hand, and it's great. It's the paintball splatter one on like the left shoulder blade, and like it's really cool. Printing that on an industrial scale seems to be damn near impossible. I forget where I was going with that. Swag is hard, I guess.
Yeah.
Why can't I just have exactly what I want whenever I want it for free or cheap? That doesn't seem to be a thing. What's up, animals? It's raining again, which means you guys are gonna eat the hay some more. No, it's great. Please help yourself. Just... I mean, it's all you can eat, but not all you do eat, so only eat what you can. Hopefully, that's not more than we have. I'm going to give you Marlon's telephone number. He don't like me giving it out, but I think you've earned it. If you ever need to use the item recovery service, but don't want to run all the way out here, give us a ring. So he just gave me the Eye Patch Dude's phone number.
Huh.
Without checking in with Eye Patch Dude. While Eye Patch Dude is standing here. Okay, well... So if you die, Marlon
you can
finds
ask
your
him to
stuff?
go find your items.
Oh, okay. Well, now we have a phone number that does that. When I first saw that, I thought it said Marnie's phone number. It's like, that seems suspicious at best.
Is this some sort of writing a phone number on the bathroom stall prank? Like...
Yeah, right. And if you give me the phone number and it's 8675309, I'm not buying it.
Not buying it. I know this game.
Yeah, it's a catchy hook.
It is.
That's just one of those songs where I know the song, but I don't know. I assume that the name of the song is something along the lines of 8675309.
That's a Beatles song, isn't it?
Yeah. 309 8675. I just don't know. I know I have egg on my face. Someone please put me out of my misery. Oh, thank you, Sugar Free. 8675309 is by Tommy Two-Tone.
Huh.
Must have been a one-hit wonder because I can't think of a single other track, and I don't feel like I've ever heard that name before. But
yeah, I never could have pulled that from the dark recesses of my mind. Like,
nope.
I love baseball shirts.
I think I'm currently technically wearing a golf shirt. It's like, wait a minute, this material is great for doing television in because it's nice and light, and but it still looks, you know, semi-formal. It's got some buttons on it and stuff.
But it's not like the thick cotton ones.
Yeah, it's athletic material. It's great for television. I don't like polo shirts, but I really liked this one shirt, and so I asked Mom what it was. She's like, it sounds like a golf shirt. It's like, no way. I don't like golf. There's no way I can interact with anything that is golf just on principle. My body will reject it. And then I looked into it. It's like, it is. It's like, well,
crap.
Okay, well, dang it. And we continue to talk about it. It's like, I guess it makes sense. A bunch of rich dudes who want to be comfortable. Of course, they would make the very best possible shirt for standing in the sun and swinging a club occasionally and having cigars and talking about the economy or whatever. Yeah. Sugar Free's got t-shirts, baseballs, V-necks, raglans. A sleeve that's slightly past the elbow. Those are always funny on me because long sleeve shirts often turn out to be raglans on me. And then raglans are like regular short sleeve, and short sleeve are like
tank tops.
All Griffin wears golf polos and oh gosh, what are Roosevelt's shirts? RSVLTS? How do you pronounce that? Roosevelt's?
I don't know which of these is the banana tree.
Do any of them look like they have a bad attitude?
It is raining on the island.
Oh!
Here it is. Okay, so it only shows up when it's raining. I want to try this, but I want you to be here.
Yep, I'm on my way. I'm dropping everything. I'm on my way. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk past this thing.
Yep. Let's. Do we need more than one? The note is under this.
Oh,
there's the note.
Okay. Let me read the journal entry. Rain-drenched day, beautiful maiden, singing songs she can't sing. The next morning, I spied an arrangement of stone upon the foamy bank. Stones as big as pennies and stones as big as nickels. But if the sea dog attune could howl, perhaps to Black Gull's treasure. Stones as big as pennies and stones as big as nickels. So that's these over here, I guess.
Yeah, would be my guess.
And they're in different arrangements. This could be some kind of musical notation, like 4 different notes. You can change it by clicking on it, right?
Yeah.
So how many? 1, 2, 3. Wait, how did you?
You right-click it to change the pitch, and then it plays that pitch every time.
Okay, so that's 4. I've heard 4 notes so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12,
12.
13.
Wow.
There you go. Okay, it's like 16 notes.
Okay, so we got 2 octaves.
2 octaves to play with. The only one that has the note is this one.
Yeah.
I think this is the melody that we're supposed to play.
Do you think... I was wondering if these stones lined up to the... In the midnight, the Merchant Marine Fair, there's the Mermaid song, and there are 5 buttons. And this is 2, 3, 5, 1, 3. And there are 5 buttons on the Mermaid song.
There's also the drum note.
True.